changed drastically. Utah been very close on a couple of one main occasion, the one we were talking about with the Fenny and Hovey connection. Along the boards, Garrett Jackson looking for possession. Now he's got a Hovey next to him as well. Getting caught up in some stick leg action, and Garrett Jackson can't find a way to keep his tape on the pass. Quick pass over to Garrett Jackson. He just misses. An open opportunity. Caden Hunter's got to race his speed. He's cutting towards the net. Got a man to his left. Quick shot. Great save made by Marcelo De Antonano. Wrapping around the boards. Utah looking to get it out of the zone, and that's exactly what they'll do.
Nice
Hovey cutting towards the net. And a nice play to keep it away from harm's way. Crashing in is Maxwell Hovey. It seems like a little bit of an emergency landing there that time. Crash landing.
Sometimes you got to crash the net, man.
Yeah, he took it a little bit too literally that time.
Yeah, I respect it. I really do.
Thought he was the puck.
Yeah.
He was manifesting himself as the puck, it seems, and Trey Hirschfield said, not in my house as well.
On that last play, Jack Human had a 2-on-1 development with Garrett Richards coming down the back check there, and just a great save by Utah, and we're still 1-0.
As it stands, Utah with about double the shots of Weber State so far, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Cole Turner with a great pass over to Endy, and Endy loses the handle. Another great pass, this time back to Cole Turner. Quick shot. Save narrowly avoided by Trey Hirschfield as it sailed a little too high. Along the boards it goes with Donovan O'Shea, hankering possession. Along the boards, once more, dropping it off. One Wildcat to another. Cutting up between three sets of sticks, somehow still holding possession. What a great drive by Caden Hunter, and just seeing him skate on the ice, you can immediately tell, without even looking at the stat sheet, that he is immediately one of their best producers, and for good reason. Skates help in situations like that.
Just the way he just carved up Utah through the neutral zone and still gets a shot off. Didn't have much on it, and didn't even have any help from his teammates there. Just a one-man show, try to get something going for Weber State. But Utah needs to buckle down right now. They got to work the puck through the neutral zone with speed and get an offensive zone possession set up.
9:30 left to play in period number one, and obviously 2 whole periods left after this, so lots of time for Utah to play comeback, but I'm sure that's not the game that Nick Cornelius is wanting them to play.
Absolutely.
Wants them to get back in this game, get in front, and hold that lead, step on the gas pedal, beat these crosstown rivals. A nasty move made. Crossing the blue line is Dede. Into the zone, quick pass. One Wildcat to another, and it goes awry before it finds a stick. Back to Thede, centering pass, taken by Cole Turner, and dished out. A great pass, taken down hard on the ice, and getting back up on his feet is Ben LeDuc. Ethan Overman with a race of speed, cutting up across the neutral zone, looking for somewhere to go. He's stonewalled along the boards as Thede takes the puck back again. Quick centering pass across the other side of the ice, and it just missed. Back into the near side corner, whiffing on his first pass attempt, hitting on the second one, cutting towards the net. Quick shot, and a nice job stonewalling it with the bodies in front of the net, not forcing Marcelo De Antonano to take that matter into his own hands. Nice no-look pass to Connor Beers, who sends it back the other way. Return to sender, the same strategy. Not looking that way, but dishing that way, more importantly. Weber looking for possession. That's Braden Murphy with a nice cutout breakout pass. Along the boards, William Sowell. Pass to the point. Quick shot goes wide. And a nice job to just try and put it on the net by Jack Jones. On the near side of the boards, Utah still looking for possession and finding it with Melson. All the way down it goes. Utah looking to avoid the icing, and they will. Ben Wiener gets there first. Stonewalls his man. Still looking for that puck as he's pressed up against the boards by Jack Jones. A 4-man pile. Ben Wiener wrapping around the net. Quick pass. Oh! And it just misses. Somehow making a miraculous save is Hirschfield. And goodness, fate had that one rolling towards the net. And it seems like every other soul in this building prevented it from going in. A great job by Trey Hirschfield in putting his positioning where it needed to be. But my goodness, that looked like it had net written all over it, dribbling towards that post.
Just a tremendous play there by Benjamin Wiener to call off the icing, battle for the puck, get a shot off. Just great, tremendous play there. And Utah's got an offensive zone faceoff.
It's great effort, and effort usually turns into successes that you'll see when you want it. usually reflects in the way you play. Ben Weiner wanted it that time, and boy, he was literally inches away from having it.
Nice
Behind
play.
the nets, looking for somewhere to go. A nice job by the Weber State D that continues to stack the crease like no one else.
It was Daniel Madison trying to set something up.
Late hit, and it looks like Weber is going to the box for the second time tonight. Donovan O'Shea going down in a heap. Oh, it might have been a little preemptive on that call. Not sure what the call was down on the ice. Looks like it has to have been an icing, but as it stands, Utah will now have the face-off in their side of the ice. Ball in their court. Looking to get it out as quick as possible, but at the end of that play, Donovan O'Shea taking a big one down by his own blue line before dishing it out. And that whistle coming. Utah wins the face-off up along the boards. Looking for possession, taking a nice hit.
Good play there.
Somehow eating through it. Along the boards it goes. Back to Donovan O'Shea, man of the hour. Passes across the way. And how about it? Alex Umina continues to put on a clinic in his playmaking prowess. Along the near side of boards, back to Umina. Quick shots, can't find its way through. So we'll try it again. Back to the hand that feeds you as Umina with a great opportunity. Second effort, and Garrett Jackson just misses goal number 1 for the Utes. Final 6.5 minutes to play from Salt Lake City. 1-0 game with the Weber State Wildcats in front. Both sides playing very even hockey so far. 8 shots for the Utes and 6 for the Wildcats. Along the boards, a nice job clearing it. Not seeing that body behind him, and a big hit laid into him as Malachi Lynch gets up in a heap. Quick save made. Just another walk in the park for Marcelo De Antonano, and we'll have another stoppage with 6:01 left to play. Down on the ice, and Utah finding some late life in this period. It's been a very even period. Shots aside, goals aside, both sides have done a great job of possessing the puck, of stacking bodies in front of the net and not allowing their goalies to be outmanned and outnumbered. And because of it, very minimal action so far. Only a 1-0 tune and 14 shots combined between these two sides. Garrett Jackson with a nice pass, looking for one of the two Maxes that were trailing to his left. Nice intercept at center ice, and taking it with speed. Who else would that be but Caden Hunter? No look pass, drops it off.
Ooh.
Great save by Marcelo De Antonano. Stonewalls him again on the 7th shot of the night for Weber State, waving it off on the icing call as Max Hovey gets there first in pursuit. 2 nice moves along the board, nowhere to go. Both Maxes now in on the action down there, along with the ever-dangerous Luke Artukovic.
Good keep.
As Sean said, a great job just keeping it in the zone by Utah. Quick whistle.
Looks like we got a penalty, maybe?
That's what we thought last time, but we'll wait a little bit before we're
You never know
throwing
with
it down
these
there.
refs,
Don't want
man.
to give the diagnosis. We are not the doctors. We are simply the entertainers, I believe. And as it stands,
No penalty.
nobody going to the box. There is a face-off down in Weber State's side of the court, though. 5:15 left to play. Ezekiel Endy, the captain for the Utes, on face-off duties for Utah. On the other end, it's Corey Mader for the Wildcats. Quick face-off. A nice job lifting the stick by Cole Turner. And Utah struggles to keep it in the zone. Weber State forcing him out. Artukovic with the puck. Quick drop-off. Looking for somewhere to go. Over to Carson Abercrombie and back the other way. Cutting up the ice with some speed. Trying to find a way to cut towards the net this time, and losing possession at the final bit of that drive. Far side, quick pass, nothing doing at center ice. Donovan O'Shea with a nice jam job just to keep it in. Ethan Overman now with the puck behind the net before it is swiped from him and going the other way. Another nice play by Corey Mader to dish it into the other side of the ice. And Weber State will get a quick reset as Cole Turner gets the puck, cutting towards the net. Nice defensive stab once more by the Weber State Wildcats, who have continued to play good defense throughout this first period. It was Jack Jones that time with the poke check. Quick centering pass, and yet again, Utah not able to hit pay dirt. Alex Umina in pursuit. Over behind the net it goes. Keegan Torrey with the puck, the leading goal scorer for the Utes. Centering pass for Connor Beers. A one-on-one opportunity with Jack Jones in front of him. Quick pass to Keegan Torrey.
Oh.
Great save by Hirschfield. Spoken too soon. The Utes are on the board. 3:48 left to play. And Keegan Torrey buries another one. How about it?
Just a crazy play there through the neutral zone for Connor Beers, finding a streaking Keegan Torrey to bury his 10th goal for the wow.
10 goals even on the year, his 11th point that ties him for the team lead with Connor Beers, until you realize Connor Beers gets an assist on that as well. So a great play from their first line. Utah getting it done down the stretch. 3:48 left to play. We're back at zeros. Well, not literally a 1-1 game, but all even in the score column. Utah feeling a lot better about their chances deep into this game. 3:40 left to play in period number 1. Cutting towards the puck is Connor Beers. And Sean, what made that last goal possible? You had Connor Beers cutting towards the net. He finds a way to find space and a quick pass to Keegan Torrey. What do you think it was that connected those guys to get in the score column for the first time tonight?
Well, it all starts how you get out of your own zone, and it was a beautiful stretch pass to Connor Beers, and he had to make a skate. Like, it hit him in the skates, and he skated right through, and he just knew that his teammate was going to be there, and Keegan Torrey. I mean, those guys have so much chemistry. And
I was just going to say the word of the hour that's coming to mind. Chemistry from one side to another. Tape to tape, 1-1 game.
And it helps when Connor Beers has an insane hockey IQ. Like, he just knows where everybody's going to be on the ice. Truly gifted.
It's the kind of skill set that you cannot teach.
No.
Awareness, something that you can develop over time, but certain people born with a certain level of it. Quick pass. Nice job finding space by Hostetler. Centering pass, and it just misses. A Wildcat without a stick, resorting to playing soccer down there. So a quick stoppage as the net comes off. And down in the Weber State zone, another face-off will be held momentarily.
You know, that's the second time that Daniel Madsen for the Utes has made some kind of crazy play that I've noticed. He's a great skater, and the Utes are trying to funnel everything into the slot right now. We'll see if something opens up for him.
The strategy has worked well for both sides so far. Weber State's been dominant on the small but powerful opportunities they have had, taking that main breakaway chance and run into the hills with it before Utah uses their strategy as well. Kind of tape to tape in front of the net to get it done this time, and obviously that powerful duo, Connor Beers and Keegan Torrey, cutting up. Taking exception to that hit is Daniel Madison, and as Sean was saying, Madison's been findable at pretty much every part of the ice tonight. Still going for that second effort. Getting a little bit chippy there courtside as Marcelo Antonano wrapped up on the puck, and Weber State obviously wanting their second goal. Wanted to poke the puck in, nothing doing. Quick stoppage, 2:07 left to play in a 1-1 game. Bit of clean first period of hockey, I might add. Only one penalty between these two teams, and it was Abercrombie back in the early stages of the first with that hooking call. No trippings, no interference, no chippy penalties just yet. But more than enough time, not only in this period, but in the rest of the game as well, for those penalties to come. Just praising clean hockey where I see it. Donovan O'Shea taken down to the ice. Quick pass to the center. And he's got a man in stride before losing that puck on the breakout pass. Looking for his man across the way, and Antonano was deep out of that crease. If he could have connected on that pass,
there we go.
A dangerous opportunity for the Wildcats. Now in the offensive zone, quick shot from Garrett Jackson. How about it? Head pointed one way, stick pointed another, and it just misses wide. Back to Jackson, looking for somewhere to go. In a barrage of bodies, and Hovey will dish it along the boards. Excuse me, that was Fenny to Hovey along the boards. And now this time for Corey Mader, looking for the breakaway pass. Ooh, and a nice play by Marcelo Antonano to bat that one away, but dangerous being that far out of the net. Corey Mader looking for some space. Final minute of period number 1, a 1-1 game. Quick shot, just getting it on nets. Back behind the net it goes. Along the boards, Weber State looking for space. A beautiful centering pass. Couldn't find the sender, though, and they'll have to reset. Zikulendi with a nice interception right along the boards. Passed outside the blue line, and Utah will reset. Final 35 seconds of period number 1. One defenseman to another. Umina looking for somewhere to go. A nice job by Antonano to swat that one wide of the nets. Nice pass. That's a breakout pass if I've ever seen one from Alex Umina. Catching past the blue line and into the offensive zone. Quick shot just off the side of the net. Final 15 seconds. Final 10 from Salt Lake County Sports Complex here in period number 1. Along the boards, a 1-1 game. Utah looking to change that, but they're going to run out of time before they can do so. Both sides freeze up. That will bring us to a close in the second period of action. Late whistles. Both benches going to their respective sides, and we're through one. 12 shots in this first period of action for Utah, and I'll say more so quantity over quality in those shots. And Weber State, obviously, with their 9 shots, more quantity over quality, and obviously not a big disparagement between those shots, only a 3-point differential.
Yeah.
But a great job by the Wildcats in taking that main opportunity that they had and taking full well advantage of it with 2 of their best skaters on the ice. And I would say for the University of Utah Utes, a very similar analysis in their drive towards the net. Who else would it have been but their 2 guys, their 2 leading scorers in Keegan Torrey and Connor Beers?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ellis. So far, I love what I'm seeing from the Utes. They're playing with such confidence in their own end. They're trusting their teammates, getting out of the zone. And then if you get out of the defensive zone with a little bit of space and you find speed, everything works out. It's bing, bang, boom. And just Keegan Torrey and Connor Beers, those 2 have such good chemistry together. And
lab partners.
Yeah.
Lab partners down on the ice, and once again, it's that connection that gets it done to tie us back up at 1. It's a great hard-fought period between these 2 sides. I would say confidently, there was no winner of this period. Back and forth.
Yeah.
Good old-fashioned hockey, only 1 penalty to speak of between the 2 sides. A clean game so far, and we're looking for more of that starting in period number 2 in just about 15 minutes. For myself, Ellis Beacom, and Sean Stetson to my right. We'll be back in just a moment right here on the Utah Hockey Sports Network. Period number 2, just moments away from ticking down and starting up. A 1-1 game after 1 period. Flipping sides as Marcelo D'Antonano goes to our right and Trey Hirschfield goes to our left. Both of these squads feeling very good about where they are starting play here in the second period. And Sean, would you take us through some of the keys to succeed for both sides at this point in the game?
Wow, tall order. For both sides, that's a great question. So Utah just needs to do the same thing they're doing. You know, they're playing confident with the puck. They're finding their teammates, and they're playing 3-zone hockey. Weber State, they need to start cycling the puck more through the neutral zone. It's always a one-man effort coming through and looking to make a play. So
live and die by the breakaway,
yep.
And I would completely agree. The one area that Utah has been a little bit more proficient in this game is stacking together those long offensive drives where you're passing around the horn from tape to tape, going the star method, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, etc. And Weber so far has had a bevy of golden breakaway opportunities, and they're a great team at doing that. I mean, Caden Hunter himself has 3 game-winning goals this year. He's been a breakaway star. He's been a clutch star. And as it stands right now, Utah in their first sequence of the second period, it is Keegan Torrey cutting around the nets, looking for somewhere to go. Up to the point. That's a quick tack from Jack Umina on net, and they'll reset. Quick pass back to Umina at the point. Shot goes wide. Donovan O'Shea hustling, barely keeps it in. A nice effort there just to keep the drive rolling, and this is exactly what Sean was talking about just a moment ago. Utah doing a great job of cycling the puck, keeping it in these offensive zones. The announcers jinx to a T that time as Weber State able to poke it out and get the reset instilled. Cole Turner with some speed towards center ice, wrapping around and somehow still holding possession up to the point where Overman sits, launching back behind the nets. The other way it goes. Fede with a quick pass that's intercepted by Utah right in front of the blue line as they dish it in. And get a pair of fresh skates on the ice. Overman with another nice job playing pesky and keeping it away from Wildcats in pursuit. Caden Hunter first on the scene. He's got the puck in front of him and looking for space. Quick pass along the boards. A nice play by Carson Abercrombie, using the nifty stick handles just to keep it in the zone. Back to Abercrombie as he dishes in. Back behind the net it goes. Still holding behind the nets. On the near side, fielding for Weber State is Corey Mader. Trying to get it to Caden Hunter, couldn't find the tape. Along the boards, quick shot, quick save by Marcelo D'Antonano. Nice job not to get thrown off by the deflection in front of the net. A nice shot from the point by Jaden Hughes, just to throw it down there. Big hit laid on a Ute at center ice, and LeDuc immediately going to find his way to the bench. Max Fenney with a quick pass over to Hovey. Hovey cutting up towards the net. Quick drop off for Garrett Jackson. Quick shot, rebound taken in. Another shot from Jackson and another save by Trey Hirschfield, who seems to be acting like a wine in this game, getting better as it goes on with more and more time. And 17-19 left to play. 12 shots for the Utes, 9 for Weber State. What have you seen in this period so far, Sean?
Well, that last play right there, Weber State tried to catch Utah in a quick line change, but Benjamin LeDuc had nothing to do with it. Laid down Weber State and put in an offensive zone push here, and we got an offensive zone faceoff. So both teams are still feeling each other out to start the second period, and Utah needs to capitalize on these opportunities right now.
They sure do. A weird signal from the referee going up to that Weber State bench and initializing a few words. It looks like the defenseman will check out. That is Louis Azadi. And peering to his left, it is his line mates in Luke Artukovic. So some fresh skates onto the ice for Weber State. Utah sticks with the man at hand, and 17-19 left to play. Offensive face-off for Utah. And they come out the benefactors of it this time until they don't. A nice steal by Weber State cutting up into the offensive zone. That's Kevin Norwood right on cue, taking that puck, trying to get a quick shot off on Marcelo D'Antonano. Nothing doing. Up along the boards, Garrett Jackson in pursuit, and immediately firing it for a quick stoppage out of play is Louis Azadi. So we'll have another stoppage. Only our second of the period, 17 even left to play. A 1-1 game. Both sides playing good offense, playing good defense. Both goaltenders working their faces off to this point in the game. It's been a very great, evenly matched game, and to this point, no one's been able to crack across and have the edge. Scoring first was WEBER. Scoring most recently was Utah. And obviously, both sides looking to make it a multi-goal game starting in this period here. Quick pass to Garrett Jackson that just squeaks by him along the boards. Back down the other way we go. 15 minutes of play, or 15 seconds of play, excuse me. And take another 15 seconds to get those skates back down on the other side of the ice.
See, Utah, they had a great opportunity there to play it out of their own end. They had patience and confidence with the puck, but through the neutral zone, they could not connect. And Utah
Transition game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Transition game just as important as the forecheck and the back check, and it's the lost art, right? It's the part that's not going to show up on the stat sheet, the part that a fan's probably not going to mention being the winning factor, but maybe coach might attribute some of that success towards their play in the neutral zone. Just as important a section of ice as the attacking zones are themselves. Quick pass off is intercepted. A nice move cutting up ice. Quick pass to Hovey. Excuse me, that is Fenny. My goodness. What a series of moves. Showing off the handles was Maxwell Hovey. Cutting up into the offensive zone before passing a no-look shot the other way for his line mate and Max Fenny. One Max to another, the maximum connection.
That line had some great moments in the first period, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make it onto the score sheet tonight.
Certainly a line to circle in your lineup, keep your eyes on. We've already seen Connor Beers and Keegan Torrey connect earlier in this game. And a nice job just to shoot one on net by Jack Umina. Back behind the net, Marcelo de Antonano launches. Nice move by Murphy, who could not stick with it. Along the near-sided boards, that is Aiden Umina in pursuit of the man in front of him, the task at hand. Along the far-sided boards, can't find possession. Both teams struggling to find the centering pass they're looking for. Braden Murphy with a nice dish around the horn, wanting to find his man Jack Jones, and he will. Weber State will reset. A beautiful pass from Jones. Just a little bit too much heat on it, and Utah knocks it out of play. Another stoppage with 15:42 left to play in period number 2. A 1-1 game. And both sides playing some clean hockey to this point.
You're starting to see Weber get extended zone time right now. They're seeing what they can get from the Utes, and the Utes are just seeing what they want to do. So it's almost like a game of chess right now. Who's going to blink first?
Both sides looking for the edge. Both sides looking to put them in check. And they haven't been able to do so far. Just evenly matched hockey as far as we see it. Back across the blue line, a nice pass to Keegan Torrey. Quick shot, Hirschfield, no problem. Covers up. Quick stoppage, 15:31 left to play. And what a great night for both goaltenders so far. Stonewalling all but one shot. Not much action so far in the first 5 minutes of this period, 4.5 minutes of this period. But still lots of hockey to be played. Both teams looking to crack across their second goals of the game respectively. Donovan O'Shea in pursuit of that puck, looking for it, and he will find it. Connor Beers nudged along the boards, gets back up. Still looking for possession. Benjamin Wiener trailing on the puck. Quick shot. Finding bodies out front and deflecting behind the net. A dangerous opportunity there for the Weber State Wildcats. Andrew Alonso now with the puck. Looking for somewhere to go behind the nets. Alonso back on it. Lays a little check to keep his opponent in check in Ben Wiener. Sent in by Carson Abercrombie. And a nice job stopping that puck behind the nets. Marcelo de Antonano looking for an assist. Carson Abercrombie says no thank you and dishes it down in the middle of the rink. Back around behind Weber's nets. Weber State holds. Looking for somewhere to go. Quick centering pass to center ice that makes its way all the way down the court we go. Donovan O'Shea with a quick pass. And a nice job by Ben LeDuc, finding some space before he's hit off the puck by Caden Hunter, showing that two-way speed as he cuts towards the net. Save made by Marcelo de Antonano. Tried to go 5-hole to Caden Hunter, and boy, we've already seen him score once tonight. Wouldn't be surprised to bring it again and get his 21st points of the year. 14:06 left to play in period number 2. The Utes clawing away. Most recent scores on the scoreboard, but it's been nearly almost a full period now since either team scored, and I'm sure Utah would like to change that fact, get back on the board for the first time since the first. Quick face-off. Caden Hunter going up against Ezekiel Endy. Endy comes out the benefactor. Quick pass along the boards over for Izadi, who drops it in, and Corey Mader can't stick with it. Holding him off of that puck, Malachi Lynch looking for it. Trying to take the hit in front of the ice. Caden Hunter, quick pass. Izadi, quick shot, misses wide. Wrap around once more we go. It's Ethan Overman in pursuit of the puck. Along the boards, Ben LeDuc. Quick shot, quick save. And taking the cover up is Marcelo de Antonano. And understandably so, that pressure building. Izadi has sent 2 shots himself on that drive alone, just getting them on net. Bit of the Utah strategy. Maybe less quality, more so quantity. Eventually they're going to crack through. And obviously, you can only have so many breakaway opportunities in one game. And that's, you know, it's an awesome opportunity when you're given those chances to take advantage of. But it's not sustainable hockey to be only scoring from breakaways. Quick chance, quick pass, score. Just like that. Weber State bounces back into the score column, takes a 2-1 lead. And they had Marcelo de Antonano bounced way out of position to keep him from getting anywhere near a chance to get it at that puck and prevent him from scoring again.
When that puck starts deflecting, there is no chance. I don't care how good your reflexes are to stop a puck that has deflected multiple bodies in front. Utah just couldn't clear the puck out of the crease, and now they're down again. So
right man, right place, right line. Kevin Norwood sets it up for his line mate, Trevor Lukes, who gets his 3rd goal of the season and his 13th points in his 17th game of the year. 13:20 left to play. Brand new ball game we've got here. 2-1 is our score, as our most recent goal scorer holds the puck, losing it in his own zone, and now Max Fenny cutting towards the net. Quick pass, quick shot, save made. Unbelievable save by Trey Hirschfield. Getting better as this game goes on. And a great opportunity, the best opportunity the second period, I would say confidently, for Utah to get back on their winning ways. Now trailing again 2-1. And for Weber State, it's exactly what the doctor ordered. Looks like we're going to have our second penalty of the game. That is Carter Merritt, another defenseman going to the box for Weber State. A 2-0 advantage in that category on power play opportunities for Utah. They've done a good job of staying disciplined tonight and keeping their own skates out of the box. Face-off goes, and it's a Utah win as Donovan O'Shea rides the point, walking that blue line, looking for some space. Great pass from Ben Wiener through some traffic at that. Dono O'Shea at the point. Quick pass, or quick shot, excuse me, that is immediately covered up by Hirschfield. Another quick stoppage and another face-off upcoming. 1:47 left to play on the Utes power play. 0 for 1 tonight in that category. It's been a tough section for them throughout the year. Obviously, in their last home game against University of Wyoming, able to net 2 power play goals, which added on to their previous 5 from the whole year prior to it. Breakaway chance, losing the stick, and there's nothing he could do about it. Endy with some good defense to strip the stick away and keep him off the puck. It was a breakaway opportunity for Weber. Nothing to take advantage of in that sense. Ben Wiener with the puck now, and Utah feeling glad to have prevented the shorthanded goal opportunity. Huge hit late along Ben Wiener, and Weber State with another clear. How about it? Laying the body out like there's no tomorrow as Jaden Hughes pokes him off the puck. And we go back down the other way. And icing called with 12:12 left to play in period 2. 1:11 left to play on the power play.
Yeah, so far on this power play, not a lot to show for it. Utes can't get anything established, and It was a good thing that didn't get called on a penalty there. I was expecting the ref to throw his hand up because when a player like that loses his stick in such a breakaway fashion, you expect his hand to go up. So Utah gets away with one there. I don't think there was a hold, but
I think if anything, it would have been hooking, I guess, or maybe high sticking, but clearly the refs seeing it like we see it up here. Nothing to call on that previous ruling, and a nice move by Donovan O'Shea to keep possession of the puck. Utah looking to keep Weber out of their zone, and since the goal has come through, Weber looking like a completely different team, driving into the Utah defensive zone effortlessly, cutting up towards the net with bodies. Done a great job of applying the pressure. Donovan O'Shea with a quick dump off. Along the boards it goes. One-man advantage still for 30 seconds for Utah. Nice job by Kevin Norwood to poke him off the puck. Down on the near-sided boards. Along the boards, quick pass to Dono O'Shea looking for the space he needs to get a quick shot off. A nice job deflecting that puck. Quick shot save made by Hirschfield. Second effort. Hovey trying to put it in. Nothing doing. 15 left to play on the Utes power play. Their second opportunity of the game, and it looks on the tail end of expiring with 11:16 left to play in period number 2.
Yeah, so the power play, for most of this, Weber State has been aggressive until they got into their own end here, and Utah has been able to cycle the puck, find the passing lanes, and get something going. Still 15 seconds, but we're going to get a face-off from the outside zone here. If
they want to make it 1 for 2 on the power play, they're going to have to make it a quick shot right off the face-off. Connor Beers is in for the Utes on face-off duties, and he comes up successful this time. Final 10 seconds of the power play for Utah. Cutting towards the net and dishing around the horn. 3 seconds left on the power play. We are back to full strength and resetting just out of the zone at the perfectly wrong moment. A little bit disconnected off the same page, and Utah gonna have to reassess this time from full strength. 5-on-5 hockey we've got as Keegan Torrey looks for the puck along the boards. That is Umino with the puck. Quick pass to Beers, who just lays the howitzer out. It goes just wide. Nearly not as up at 2s. 10:30 left to play in period number 2. A nice steal in the defensive zone by Weber State. Aiden Tede with the puck. Quick centering pass, trying to break it out. And a nice job to just dish it down there by Louis Polikin. And that is going to give us another stoppage. 10:19 left to play in period number 2. A 2-1 ball game. Weber State with the only goal of this second period, and boy, it was a good one. Utah climbing an uphill battle as of right now.
I tell you, Keegan Torrey is a force when he has that puck on his stick. He's just gigantic, and he gives Connor Beers and Garrett Richards just lanes open to find the puck there. We need more of that.
A playmaker, and he's already proven it tonight. Getting his team leading. I believe it was his 10th goal this season. Double digits, the first member of the Utes core to achieve that feat this year in the 2024 season.
Good
Along
forecheck.
the boards it goes. 10 minutes even left to play. A nice hit laid by the Weber State back check. Along the near-sided boards, Weber State looking for continued possession before he can. Quick shot,
yes!
And he scores on the inside part of the bar. Bearing down, it's the same line again. Utah ties it back up. 2-2 game.
Evan Richards grabs the puck. That might be his first goal.
And that's a big one. Gonna put it in the trophy case. A huge goal to knot us back up at 2s. 1 goal. 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal. Switching blows, trading shots, and as it stands, all knotted up with 9:43 left to play in period number 2. We'll have to see who officially got that goal before we announce it, but it certainly looked like Evan Richards bagging one up for his first of the year.
Richards with Daniel Madison just looks like a force. They've had a great game all night, and putting it together there, Utah ties this game, and we got another one.
And what an incredible shot going top shelf, finding it just inside the glove and just inside the post at that. The crossbar, that is. Able to wrap it up just inside the net, and Utah ties it up with a little over 9.5 minutes to play. Now 9 minutes, 20 seconds.
Aiden Umina got the goal there. That was his first, so Evan Richards made sure to grab that puck for Jack
Put it in the
Human's
trophy
brother.
case. Quick drive off the post, had him beat. Marcelo De Antonano couldn't pick up the puck, and the Utes get away with one there as Jack Kubler cuts into the offensive zone, looking for possession. Cross center ice, Caden Hunter looking for the puck, and it's going to be an offsides called.
I think we got a penalty.
Or is it yeah, it might be a slashing. First delayed call of the game, again going against the Utes. We will see. It looks like Donovan O'Shea, the Pims eater, going to the box, and obviously not afraid of retaliating and taking it for the team. You hit my goalie, I'm going to hit yours kind of guy.
Yep.
And this one getting a little bit too handsy. We'll have to wait for the official ruling. Looks like they're coming for it now.
Not ideal after you tied the game to give up a power play opportunity for Weber State.
Letting them creep back in and force their momentum to charge back into this game. It's the one thing Utah wants to prevent from happening, obviously playing on their home ice. Easier to get momentum for Utah here at home than it would be for Weber State playing as road warriors. But boy, we've seen this Weber State Wildcats team do a few incredible things this year. Wouldn't be past their pay grade. Along the boards with possession, Weber State looking for somewhere to go. A goal for both sides in this period, and 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the Weber one-man advantage. Nice job finding space by Andrew Alonso. Quick pass, back across the other way. What a save by Antonano. Sprawling across the crease, finding a way to get the blocker there in time, and stonewalling him to keep this game tied up at 2s. Along the boards,
Got him.
Looking for a breakaway pass, and it just extends past Ben Wiener's stick. This is valuable time getting killed off of this power play for Weber State. Playing risky, quick pass, right in front for Ben Leduc, who couldn't handle the hot hands. Other way they roll.
Good
Quick
play.
centering pass and a better play by the Utah defense. Back the other way we roll. Ezekiel Endy and Ben Leduc, same line, both looking for danger. Endy still with the puck, able to poke it out and maintain the Utah possession in the offensive zone. All this while being shorthanded. 45 seconds left to play on the man advantage. Cutting across the ice, Jack Jones with a quick pass for Kevin Norwood. Across the other way, Caden Hunter with a shot that is saved by Marcelo De Antonano. Having himself a pretty good night at that. A couple of huge saves on that sequence alone. And these power play opportunities are always dangerous. That added pressure put onto your goalie's back. Antonano has handled it with flying colors, and because of him, Utah able to find themselves still knotted at 2s. Face-off won by Weber. Caden Hunter with a no-look pass. Dropped off, and they had the rebound shot. Just missed the tape. Couldn't find a way to put it through.
That was close.
As close as it gets. My goodness. Matter of inches away, and it looked like Poliquin, who had a wide-open chance to just poke that second effort into the net. A little bit off time, a little bit miscoordinated, and because of it, still tied at 2s with 27 seconds left to play on the Utah penalty kill, and for the other side, the Weber State power play. Kevin Norwood with the puck, looking for somewhere to go. He goes to the point. That is Jack Jones hitting his man off the other puck. Second effort, passing to center ice. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill, and Utah with a great job displaying their force. Donovan O'Shea on the edge of the box, ready to pop back on the ice. Back to full strength. Dono with the puck. He's got a 1-on-2 opportunity along the boards, trying to maintain possession. Great pass. Garrett Jackson backhand. What a save by Hirschfield. Tell me if you heard that one before. Keeps us knotted at 2s. That was Utah's 20th shot of the game. Weber State was 16. Both sides been pretty efficient in this one. About 10 shots per goal for Utah and about 8 for Weber State. Had one breakaway opportunity, and obviously that last chance, just tape-to-tape perfection. On the other end for Utah, a great job passing around the horn and burying their first goal back in that first period by Keegan Torrey, getting that second effort chance and taking advantage of it. A nice job of positioning by Umina as he drops off the puck, finds a way to stonewall his competition. On to the far side, that's Donovan O'Shea, fielding and firing behind the nets. Jack Umina with the puck. Finding good space, quick dump in, past the neutral zone. Ben Weiner in pursuit of that puck. On the near side, wedged in the corner. A battle for it ensues, and Weber State comes up successful this time. 6 minutes left to play with a quick pass along the boards. Donovan O'Shea goes to lay the hit, and a nice job with some nifty stick handles, dropping it off for Jack Umina. Dono from the point, quick shot, save made by Hirschfield. Weiner on the rebound, quick pass all the way across, and Donovan O'Shea, I don't know that he thought that was going to get through, and there it was right on his tape. Great opportunity, crisis averted by Hirschfield, and the Wildcats will reset. Quick pass, what a job deflecting that puck and preventing them from getting a dangerous one-on-none opportunity. Donovan O'Shea able to get there just in time. Evan Richards with the puck now. Getting into the scoring action his last time on the ice with that assist. Quick pass, nobody there to receive it. And now Hostetler gonna have to backskate and try and keep Hughes off the puck. What a great stab by Aiden Umina, scoring his first goal on his last drive. Here he is again, laying a huge hit and preventing the puck from escaping the Weber State defensive zone. Daniel Madison looking for coverage on that puck, and we've got a delayed penalty coming up. Going down hard on the ice after the hit from Hughes. And Weber State looks like they are taking their third trip to the box in just the first 2 periods. Donovan O'Shea, the last member to go to the box for the Utes, courtesy of that hooking call. This time it is Weber State and their third infraction of the game. That looks to be Jaden Hughes going to the box after laying that boom on, I believe it was Donovan O'Shea on the near side, bringing him down to the ice, sending him off in one foul swoop. And as it stands, third trip to the box for Weber State comes with 4:43 left to play in period number 2. Utah still looking for their first lead of the game. 1 goal to start it for Weber, followed by Utah retaliation. Another Weber advantage, followed by more Utah retaliation. Nice pass along the blue line. Jack Umina to Donovan O'Shea. Back the other way to Connor Beers, back to Jack Umina at the point. Over to O'Shea, quick shot, deflects in front of the net, can't find its way through. Beers is first on the scene, picking up and possessing. Back across the way to Donovan O'Shea at the point. Excuse me, I believe that's Cole Turner over there playing right defenseman. Now Jack Umina looking for the alley, and it looks like he had it. Just barely missing on the initial effort. Keegan Torrey going for the wraparounds. Back to Jack Umina. Quick shot, save made by Hirschfield. All positioning, placing the body right where it needs to be. Cole Turner wedges that puck, keeps it in the zone. What a great sustained drive by the Utah Utes. Power play right here. Power play unit trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. Quick pass, Cole Turner deflects in front of the net. Can't find its way through. Keegan Torrey to Jack Umina. Shot off a hip of a defending Kevin Norwood, and he is looking a little bit gimpy after that one. The other way it goes. Back to Jack Umina, battle for possession and battle for space in front of the net. Quick pass to Ben Weiner to Garrett Jackson. Nothing doing. Final 45 seconds of action on the power play for the Utes. The third time they've been on the power play tonight. Looking to take advantage of it is Jack Umina, can't find the net.
This is insane.
Ben Weiner, quick pass. Jack Umina, quick pass. Quick shot off the post, and Utah can't find its way through. Umina to Weiner, maintaining possession. One-timer, stonewalled in front. Final 20 seconds, final 3 minutes of period number 2. Quick pass, quick shot, just deflects wide. This is insane. This drive is so sustained. 12 seconds left on the power play. Another save made by Hirschfield. Ben Weiner keeping it in front, behind the net. Final 3 seconds. Weber State survives. Unbelievable penalty kill unit, taking care of business. Utah now with a one-on-none. Back the other way, and it looks like it's going to be offsides. Stick breaking as Keegan Torrey tried to cut up and keep it on their side.
Keegan Torrey was frustrated by a non-call down in the offensive zone. He was tangled up with Weber State. So he was already offside as the Utes were coming with the puck. And just a sign of frustration there by Keegan Torrey. Knows he's offsides. Takes the, well, I'm not quite sure what the ref did not like it when he slap shot at their broken stick. So we'll see what happens, but I think the Utes...
Obviously, in the NHL, that is a penalty to break somebody else's stick.
Yeah.
And
I think they're just going to let it go.
they're letting that one slide as it stands in the ACHA. Very different ruling on that process. But as it stands, yeah, I mean, I can understand that frustration boiling over. Boy, they must have had 10 opportunities that time to try and bury their first leading goal of the game. Quick shot, quick save by Marcelo D'Antonano. 3 seconds off the clock, 2:31 left to play. And we do it again from that same faceoff circle.
I mean, on that power play, you had so many different rotations of getting someone experience. They were changing bodies off and on, and you just couldn't get it past.
And you know, all shots aside, Utah did an incredible job of possessing that puck. That was the most drawn-out possession we might have seen from them all year long.
Yeah.
Around the horn it went, finding the open man, as there always is one on that man advantage, and keeping it in a danger territory, keeping it in your offensive zone right where you want it. There was no Weber State possession that time.
Oh.
Quick pass, quick shot, nothing doing, couldn't find the tape. Could Maxwell Hovey. Along the boards, Weber State looking for a centering pass. In front for Caden Hunter, and Malachi Lynch takes it himself. Along the boards, a dangerous pass. Trying to dish it back to Hunter right behind the nets. Through some skates. Hughes looking for the puck, and now back to Hunter it goes. Outside of the offensive zone, what a job of punching the man off the assignment. Max Hovey cutting towards the nets. Around to the right side, quick pass. Second effort.
Right there.
Right in front of the nets. Still with the puck, and Weber State able to stone him once more. 1.5 minutes left to play. Great defense from Weber State in both of the periods that we've watched so far, especially with that penalty kill unit. It has been impressive tonight. That is now 3 opportunities put by the wayside. Dangerous chances for Utah, and Weber State's managed to come out the other side. Still intact, all knotted up in the scoreboard, 2-2 in this game. Nice job on the back check, keeping possession out of Weber's hand as they enter the offensive zone. Utah rebounds. We've got a quick stoppage.
Looks like we got a hooking. Somebody.
Wonder if it's a delayed penalty or an offsides call. No signal just yet. I believe it is just an offsides.
Didn't he not give the hooking signal?
If he did, there'd be somebody in the box. Didn't quite see the official ruling on it yet, and there is the hooking signal. So it looks like Utah going to the box for the second time tonight. So now all of a sudden, he's become an adversified final 57.5 seconds of the period. Utah gonna have to tighten up. As going to the box for the first time tonight is Daniel Madison.
That's a shame, because that line, Daniel Madison...
showing out tonight.
Yeah, really are.
Great production from these guys. Donovan O'Shea's been all over the ice. Jack Umina, as we know him, has been all over the ice.
Aiden Umina got his first goal.
He sure did. Everybody cracking across in the action. There's your favorite skater down there ringside in Connor Beers, one of the most electric players in the young Utah core. So it is a 2-minute minor for Daniel Madison going to the box. Utah's second penalty of the period and second of the game. Final 56 seconds of second period regulation here from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. Weber with a man advantage in these final 56 seconds. Quick shot, save made by Marcelo D'Antonano. How about it?
That was a great play there from
chest.
Weber, one-timer there.
A great setup on the power play, and even better stonewall on the penalty kill by the most important man on the ice in number 33, Marcelo D'Antonano. Across the blue line, and a big hit laid, and a delayed penalty. Looks like interference going to the box and immediately canceling that Utah penalty. It is Weber State shooting themselves in the foot. Louis Polikin checks into the box, and it looks like it's going to be an interference call. A late, well, not a late call, but a late hit in transition, getting that puck off his stick, taken down to the ice, and immediately we heard those whistles going off, knew there was something down ringside.
So you have an opportunity right here with 36 seconds. It's 4-on-4. You got your best players out there, best defensive lineup.
More space to work with on the ice. 2 minutes left on the power play, or, well, on the, I guess, even strength advantage for Utah. 1:39 left for Weber State. 21 seconds of overlap. 30 seconds left in period number 2. Along the boards it goes. Kevin Norwood first on scene. He's got the puck, and he's got crushed by Donovan O'Shea in front of the net. Quick pass, quick shot by Caden Hunter. What great handles number 15 has had all night long and all season long, really, as the stats reflect. Connor Beers against Caden Hunter, and he's finding space somehow along the boards. He gets pinned and gets up a little bit slow. Getting chippy in the final 3 seconds of regulation in period number 2. It comes to a close. All knotted up. Once again, Groundhog's Day, it feels like saying that once more. 2-2 game, both sides scoring in this period. What a game we've seen so far. And Sean, what do the Utes have to do to close this one out and try and get their first lead of the game?
You know, they're playing a great game, all 3 zones. They just need to relax a little bit. I feel like they got a little flustered there, a little uncharacteristic, undisciplined there towards the end. They played a great game so far. Just need to clean up that, and I think the third period they're gonna put it all together. And all 3 lines right now have been working great independently, and then I've seen Coach mix up the lines as we've been going along. So interested to see how that's gonna play out, and got a good third period coming up.
Well, they've shown us great cohesion so far, and I think the one area that's left a little bit to be desired is those 3 power plays that they've come up empty on.
Yep.
Imagine if they could connect on just one of them. Utah be firmly in the driver's seat right now and be a different game, but ifs are not whats, and we are through 2 full periods. We will see in 15 minutes for the third period of action. 2-2 game. We'll send it to the break. back for third period action, and we are underway from the Salt Lake County ice sheet as it stands a 2-2 game. Both squads knotted up here in the waking moments of this third period. Ben Wiener nearly with a great opportunity cutting towards the net that time, and he couldn't find the possession he needed. Weber State gathers. That is Jack Jones looking for somewhere to go. And he's got Caden Hunter behind him in trail. Quick pass along the boards. Back the other way it goes for Kevin Norwood. Took a big hit in his last period. Looked like a puck kind of going awry, hitting him somewhere in the leg, and took him a minute to get his bearings back, but looking like the same Kevin Norwood at the tail end of that second and through the early parts of this third period. If we forgot to mention, there are 15 seconds left on the Utah power play and 30 seconds left on the Weber State penalty kill prior to that, or following that, excuse me. 5 seconds left. Utah getting ready to check out of the box and take the man advantage. Ethan Overman racing towards the net. Quick shot, stonewalled. Another great save put down by Hurstfield as he continues to increase that impressive resume. What a night it's been for both goaltenders, stopping just about everything in their tracks. Jack Humana with a great pass. They've got two men off sides, and what a job. Heads-up hockey by Cole Turner, staying on sides until they both step their way past the blue line and back into the neutral zone. Ethan Overman with the puck will dish it in near the blue line as it finds a skate and squeaks away across the neutral zone and crossing into Utah territory. What a job by that back check for Utah, keeping him away from harm's way. And back the other way we go.
That's offsides.
Braden Murphy cutting towards the net before he can. They are flung up for offsides. Back outside the zone we go for another face-off. 18:09 left to play in this third period. 2-2 game. Weber started the scoring. Utah tallied up. Weber did it again and took their second lead. Utah tallied back up. 2-2 game. What do you expect next here, Sean, in this third period of action?
Well, so far, the period got off to a slow start with both teams playing 4-on-4. Can't really get, going. And now Utah's just trying to establish the offensive zone, but it's very up and down right now. Both teams are trying to still figure out this third period. So first team that makes a mistake might capitalize.
And certainly in the third period of action, every mistake is tenfold as important. Final bit of time left on either side to help them in their ways towards trying to win this hockey game. 2-1, Weber State finds themselves on the year against the Utah Utes, and for Utah, an even 1-1-1 tune with that overtime loss to start it, a win in their next bid against these Weber State Wildcats, and of course their last time out, a 3-0 shutout loss on the road playing against these Wildcats. Here at home, they're looking for their first home win against Weber State this year. But they need the lead in order to do that. That's something that's evaded them all game long. Ooh, dangerous opportunity right in front of the net, and they score! 3-2 game just like that. And when you give good teams chances like that, they're going to take advantage of it. Corey Mader, indifferent that time, buries it on the second effort. And just like that, Weber State fires back into the driver's seat. A 3-2 game, rewarded for their misgivings on the Utah defensive back check on that play.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Alice. So you're down 3-2, third period. How are you going to respond? So coach puts out one of his best lineups out there. He's got Connor Beers, Keegan Torrey, got the back end D with Umina and O'Shea, and let's not forget the other side.
Just about everybody that he wants out there on the ice.
Utah's got to respond here.
Certainly makes the task tougher. We had one goal for both sides in the first period, one goal for both sides in the second period, one goal for one side here in this third period. Now Utah's got to play catch up and try and get some quick scoring going to get back into this game. He's expecting too much from Marcelo De Antonano. The initial save was incredible. Had a wide open net to work with. He stonewalls him, but it takes him down to his backside, and he just can't get up in time. Great positioning that time. And you saw the attack that time from Hughes. Watch the inside open up. Wanted that inside shoulder right when he felt that. A nice job by De Antonano to stick to the post, block that puck, and prevent it from becoming a double-digit lead.
Yeah, you're almost 5 minutes into this third period. Utah has not shown a sense of control right now. A little bit of the end of the second period, playing a little undisciplined. Utah just needs to settle it down, keep it simple, keep it in their own end, play with poise, trust your teammates, and just move the puck up the ice.
All the keys to success Utah's been looking for throughout the first 3 periods of this game. We saw them in the last period of action looking like their most composed group that they have pretty much all season. They were dishing it around from man to man, around the horn, tape to tape. Everybody was getting in on the action, and most importantly, they were possessing effortlessly. A great job of maintaining the puck in the offensive zone. We see none of that so far in this third period, and credit to Weber State for possessing the way they have. Jack Jones dumping it right in front of the net, looking for a centering pass, and nothing doing on it. Resetting out of the zone and losing his helmet. Ben LeDuc takes a man down in his wake. My goodness. A grave settling hit that time. Laying out the opposition. And I believe that's Evan Sauer. Oh, excuse me, that's Noah Takitani taken down on the ice. And the helmet comes off. He gets right back up, and per usual, taking exception to it, chattering in each other's faces. Back to hockey we go.
Got the Mad Max line out there. Maxwell Hovey, Maximilian Fene.
The max to max connection. Ultra Max. And they've done most of the scoring for the Utes throughout the season. A very productive line.
Not forget Garrett Jackson out there.
A dangerous power 3, that's for sure. Offensive prowess at the heart of that game, and I could see why Nick Fornelius would be putting them on the ice, trailing 3-2 with 15 minutes left to play in period number 3. Nice hit along the boards as Max Fenney goes for the puck. Jack Umina in pursuits, but it looks like he's going to be beat there by William Sowell. Quick cover-up save made by Ade Antonano. And we'll get some fresh skates on the ice. 15:22 left to play. Utah trailing 3-2. Looking to avoid it from becoming 2 losses in a row. Losers their last time out on the road, and they're looking to bounce back here tonight.
Right now,
host to Weber State.
It's all Weber State. They're controlling the offensive zone. Utah has to take control of this game.
And while time not a concern just yet, we'll approach the threshold. A 3-2 game. They are trailing. It's something that they've grown accustomed to in this game specifically. Weber State's such a great offensive attack, but more importantly, their defensive transition game has been unbeatable, and here it is. Andrew Alonso just missing wide of the nets. A wide open chance to try and double down on that lead and extend it to a 2-point advantage. Nice pass to Max Fenney. They've got a 3-on-2 cutting into the offensive zone. Onsides, he loses the puck, and Weber State able to dodge a bullet that time. Back the other way they go. One man to beat. Unbelievable save by Marcelo de Antonano. And Utah gets away with the hair on their chinny chin, much like Weber State just seconds before them. Both sides a little bit sloppy in the transition game. It was the 3-on-2 chance for Utah. Couldn't bury it down. Now Connor Beers looking to take advantage of the drive to the net. He will with a quick shot. Cover up by the man in net in Trey Hirschfield, and we'll have a quick stoppage with 14:16 left to play in period number 3.
If you're Utah, you got to be cognizant of the cherry picking. They have the goal lead. They're trying to get the stretch passes. Weber State is. So you got to keep it controlled and watch those passing lanes.
And it's worked for them once tonight. They already had that breakaway chance earlier. A 2-on-0, and Lord knows when you've got 2 men cutting toward the net against 1 man in the goaltender, you're usually going to come up successful. And Weber State certainly did earlier in this game.
See, that's prime example right there. Weber State is going for the stretch pass, but Utah is not giving them the passing lanes, and they force an icing. So now Utah gets a nice chance, offensive zone face-off here. Get your best line out there with Connor Beers, Keegan Torrey, and let's put pucks on net. Put Keegan, block him in front. You know, screen the goalie, get pucks on net, try to go for the rebound.
Those are silent stats that aren't going to show up in the score column, but that Sean Stetson, our color man extraordinaire, will break down for you. And it's something I hadn't even thought about. It's a great point. I mean, it is a huge part of the reason that we are where we are right now, and Utah going to have to tighten up in the transition game if they want to succeed in this game. A great save made by Hirschfield. Growing way too comfortable saying that tonight. He is having himself a great game. 30-plus shots now that he's faced in the game, only allowing 2 of them to cross over and in.
Love the chance by Wiener, wheeling down, getting it to the blue line, getting something on net there.
This line, one of a lot of potence for the Utes. Lots of scoring this year. How about it, Keegan Torrey?
He's a monster.
Getting his man off the puck and finding a way to strip him loose. Ben Wiener in pursuit of that puck. Just out of there in the nick of time. Couldn't quite get it. Caden Hunter missing a stick. Re-grabbing at center ice and nudging his own teammates. Jack Jones behind the nets. Looking for somewhere to go with it. And he dishes it out to Murphy. Murphy with some space. Quick pass to Corey Mader. Mader into the offensive zone before he can do anything. He has the puck stripped from him. Another stoppage. It's going to be offsides with 13:25 left to play in period number 3.
Okay, so time is dwindling. You know, we're almost at halfway of this third period. Down 3-2. What can Utah do right now? And they're trying, but Weber State is pushing up.
I think the one area that Weber has outpaced Utah tonight is their scoring chances, taking advantage of the opportunities they've been given. And not to say Utah hasn't done the same thing, but a bevy of opportunities that haven't quite gone their way. Oh my goodness. Jack Umina cutting up and somehow holding that puck through a rain of what felt like 5 sticks maybe, cutting towards his puck on the end of his tape, and he somehow maintained possession through it all. Noah Tani, 13-on-13 crime. Second time he's lost the helmet tonight. And a low hit takes down to the ice and takes him down hard in Haas Stetler. Excuse me, that is Daniel Madison.
I really wish we had replay for that Jack Umina, Connor McDavid-esque, just dangle between defenders. There's almost too pretty not to go in. And it looks like the Utes are going to be on a power play here, so hopefully to get back in this game, down 1.
And these are the opportunities we've been talking about. Is the one area Weber State has had the edge so far is the missed opportunities category. They've taken advantage of more opportunities than the Utes have, obviously, as their 3-2 lead would display, but they've had a couple one-time opportunities tonight, a couple breakaway opportunities tonight, and they've made, you know, pay dirt on at least one of them, and that's exactly what you want to see.
You got
down the stretch.
Their best lineup right now: Connor Beers, Garrett Jackson, and Keegan Torrey.
Lineup already has struck gold tonight, and immediately misfortune strike on the faceoff. So Noah Takitani checks into the box. Believe it is a tripping call, taking down his opposition, also toting number 13.
There you go.
Quick dish behind the net. Cole Turner looking for somewhere to go. Can't find the puck. It just escapes the hands of Jack Umina. Utah will reset, 1:38 left to play on the power play, and this is one of the areas they've struggled throughout the year. Looking to get something going here, a spark of hope. Cole Turner looking to supply that spark. Immediate offsides as they enter the zone, and they will have to exit the zone. A quick reset due up.
You can see the lineup out there right now. Keegan Torrey and Cole Turner are just monsters out there. They're big bodies. And you can see Utah wants to get physical. They just need to get in the zone, cycle it, get the bodies in front of the net, and pucks on net.
And the production has been there. The opportunities have been there. They're just looking to crack across one more. And Garrett Jackson certainly a candidate capable of providing that spark. Along the boards, looking for somewhere to go. He's got Keegan Torrey. Torrey with a quick dump-off pass for the man at the points. Back down for Garrett Jackson. Up ahead they go again. Quick shot from Jack Umina. Nice blocker snare from Hirschfield. Utah looking to get into this rhythm of possession, and they're close to it. Just escaping the hand of Jack Umina. Final minute on this power play man advantage for Utah. Cole Turner entering the zone, cutting towards the net. Quick pass in front. Keegan Torrey on the second effort. Couldn't find its way through. Jack Umina with the opportunity at the point. Both guys taking exception to each other. Trey Hirschfield a little bit slow to get up. Stuck in his own net, it seems. A bevy of whistles coming down as
I think
the pipe comes off the hinges.
Is guiding Keegan Torrey to the box.
Seems that way, so the man advantage likely going to shut down, and I'd have to think it was a slash or something right there in front of the crease. We'll have to see. And yes, it is a slash down there in front of the net, so Keegan Torrey goes to the box for the Utes' second penalty kill opportunity of the game, and It's an example of the wrong opportunity, the opportunity we're not talking about.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, you've got 49 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, and then 1 minute and 11 seconds of a one-man advantage for the team that's beating you currently 3-2.
Yeah, like I said, it's not ideal. This goes back to undisciplined hockey again. Utes hopefully can take advantage of this 4-on-4, open the skating ice right now. They got the speed, they just need to put pedal to the metal.
Just haven't been able to click it all together, and as he said, they've got the speed, they've got what they're looking for, they've got the chances. They just need to crack one across and get it all working synchronously.
WEBER is just taking their time here.
Waiting for that man advantage to set in, and a smart strategy of doing so unless Utah's able to catch him napping. All the way back it goes, and Ethan Overman in pursuit. He finds the puck. He's got a man right on his tail. Heat-seeking missile trying to poke him off that puck. Overman able to box him out. A great job using the body as his spacer, and Utah barely able to stay on sides as Ben Wiener rages into the offensive zone. Along the boards it goes to Donovan O'Shea, dumping back down for Ezekiel Endy. D'Antonano letting his squad know that the power play opportunity has expired, and Utah is now on the penalty kill. 1 minute and 6 left on that penalty kill clock. Ezekiel Endy up there.
It's going to be interesting to see how Utah plays this power play opportunity for Weber State.
10:30 left to play in the period, cutting towards the net. With speed, around the net he goes, just whiffing on the pass. Dangerous opportunity when you're entering the zone with that much authority. Caden Hunter looking to do it again. Back to the point. Jack Jones shot to flex, hits out of play, and another stoppage due up. 10:15 left to play in period number 3. 36 seconds left on the man advantage for Weber State.
Man, Alice, I tell you, that Caden Hunter for Weber State has the dangles. It's impressive to see what he can do with the puck, and it's also terrifying.
Not only that, the possession skills, able to box out with his body, keep people off the puck with his left arm while he's trailing with his right arm. Incredible handles, incredible skates, and most importantly, a great shot as we saw earlier tonight. Hunter's been all over the ice.
Malachi Lynch needs to be careful not to give up the back door here to Weber State.
We're officially over halfway done in period number 3. 15 seconds left to play on the Weber State man advantage. Pulaquin with a quick drop-off pass for Kevin Norwood. Norwood across the way, a man on an island all by himself. Quick shot, just misses wide. Weber State looking for possession once more. Back to even strength. Utah kills it off successfully. Keegan Torrey is back in skate sand on the ice. Utah gonna have to reset. Torrey along the boards, looking for possession. Unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Both guys.
Keegan Torrey without a stick right now.
Daylights hit out of them. Boy, that was a big hit along the boards. Jack Jones, quick pass in front of the net, just misses behind the boards, and around the horn it goes. Caden Hunter, dangerous man to have that much stick in front of the net. Quick pass, quick save, quick stoppage. 3-2 game with 9:02 left to play. Utah running out of time here to try and score in this third and final period of action, but showing some encouraging signs of life. Obviously, that penalty not what you wanted to see, but able to kill it off, and now back to full strength.
And Weber State really didn't take advantage of the Keegan Torrey with a no stick. It was almost like another power play. I mean, he's out there with no stick, and Utah able to get away with it.
And a nice job making ends meet and making life tough on the opposition, that being the Weber State Wildcats. 3-on-1 opportunity, quick drive to the nets, and a great poke check to keep it out of harm's way by Donovan O'Shea. He's been all over the ice tonight, especially on the back check. Huge part of the reason that this game is where it is at a 3-2 tune.
It really is. And when he's partnering with Jack Umna, they're suffocating the blue line, not allowing Weber State to get in there with speed most of the time.
And occupying that part of the ice is so important for possession purposes, for just keeping the puck on the offensive side and keeping it in the attacking zone, as you call it. Quick shot, quick save by Marcelo D'Antonano, and there's the man of the hour. We're just talking about him, Donovan O'Shea. That is the kind of turnover that cannot happen. Right in front of the net. dangerous chance.
Absolutely, and we've seen it with this team. When they start turning the puck over in their own end, bad things happen. Good teams will capitalize on the mistakes you give them.
And Weber's already capitalized on one error in transition in this period. I'm sure they would love to bury the hatchet with another one here. 8:40 left to play in period number 3.
I'll tell you what, Ellis, you cannot tie the game if you spend most of the game in your own end.
No, you cannot, and this third period, I would say, has been largely dominated by the Wildcats, keeping them on the defensive and in the defensive zone. More importantly, great poke check by Hovey to keep it from getting the full force on that pass. D'Antonano drops it off and waits behind his net. Gathering some speed is Malachi Lynch. Quick pass ahead for Daniel Madison. Two Utes bump into each other, and Maxwell Hovey loses possession. Quick pass ahead for Alonzo goes awry, and Ethan Overman fields. Final 8 left to play from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. 3-2 game with Weber State in the driver's seat. Utah looking to crack one across, and even as back up at threes. Try and find some late life. Daniel Madison provided a thump already today. This time he's pickpocketed. There it is, that great Weber State defense, the back check paying dividends. Now all of a sudden a great move by Reed cutting up the ice and towards that Utah bench, trying to find the space he needs to make something happen. Along the boards, quick pass to Connor Beers. 7.5 left to play from Salt Lake City. Past the blue line, looking for a lane, and he's got it along the boards, dishing ahead to his line mate and Daniel Madison. Back to the point, looking to clog up as many lanes as they can. Madison, quick pass to Ben Wiener along the boards. Wiener to the point where Jack Human awaits. Back the other way, quick shot from Dono O'Shea, and a nice deflection out front keeps it from finding the way of the net. Humana again getting his hands dirty, finding a way to get his hand on that and prevent the clean transition. Up ahead to Ben Wiener. Wiener able to keep it in the zone and dish along the boards. Weber trying to clear, and he cannot. Finding an ankle on its way. Ezekiel Endy looking to keep it in the zone. Might have the chance they're looking for, as Weber trying to dial it out of the zone all the way ahead to Andrew Alonzo, and he could not handle it.
Right now, Utah is getting a little clogged up right now. Can't really find the lanes. Weber State is just closing everything down.
And a great defensive effort. It's been the difference so far. It's been the difference in this third period specifically. Keeping the puck stored in Utah's end, and just like you said, Sean, I mean, they can't score if they're not in the offensive zone, right?
Yeah.
So great job by Weber State neutralizing the Utah offense for the most part in this third period of action. Nice job by Dono O'Shea, ringing it around the rosy, keeping it in the zone. Another steal right in front of the nets. Quick chance, poked out to the point. Donovan O'Shea keeps it in. Now all of a sudden along the boards, could have been a one-on-one opportunity with your best skater in Caden Hunter, beating him to the puck.
Still got it.
Is Ben Leduc. Hunter still on it. Quick pass to center ice, and he's got a Wildcat there. Final 5.5 left to play from the Salt Lake County ice sheets. Maxwell Hovey, quick pass, can't find its way out of the blue line and into the neutral zone. Before it does, quick reset. Into the zone it goes. Weber State looking to stay on the offensive. Utah looking to get away from the defensive. All they've been doing this period is trying to keep the opposition out of their nets. Kevin Norwood with some trouble receiving that pass. Along the boards it goes to Max Hovey. Hovey loses possession, and back the other way we go. Noah Takitani cutting towards the net. A nasty move through the legs of his reigning defender, and nothing coming to be. Kevin Norwood now with the puck along the boards. And a nice job maintaining possession. Quick shot, wide open net to his left, but nobody there for the rebound. Luke Artukovic was there with the shot, and it goes all the way down, all the way back the other way we go. 4.5 left to play in period number 3. Still a 3-2 game. And this period marked by very impressive play by this Weber State Wildcats. Back check.
You know, it really is, but Utah needs to regain their composure here. They're playing too just anxious out there with the puck, not able to look for their teammates, not looking for the zone read. Utah needs to make something happen here and soon.
Zadi with a shot that finds a body before it finds the net. keeping it in the offensive zone. A nice job to just bat it back there. Along the boards, Max Fenny with the puck.
There we go.
Quick drop pass for Aiden Umina, who got his first goal earlier tonight.
Utes are going for a change.
Utah getting some fresh skates on the ice. Weber looking to get it out of the zone, and a nice stop by Daniel Madison to keep it jammed before it squeaks its way through. Aiden Umina dishing it towards the opposition in Hirschfield. Nasty move by Artukovic, finding some space and dropping into the zone. Utah back check, gonna have to keep up here. 3:45 left to play. What a centering pass, just could not find it on the tape. All the way down it goes. Hit late along the boards. Looking for possession as Weber State, and they've got it. They've also got that 3-2 lead and only 3.5 minutes left to play. If Utah's able to claw their way back in this one, it would be one for the ages. Time not working on their side. Quick shot along the boards, can't find its way through. Connor Beers in pursuit, finds the puck. Now he just needs to find space or somewhere to go with it.
You got to start thinking about pulling your goalie.
Up along the boards and a big hit. And the waved hand of the referee goes up. Andrew Alonso laying the boom that time on Ben Wiener. Looks like no delayed penalty, in fact. Saw that hand fly up, saw the hand fly back down. Let the kids play, the referee say. On that near side, a wedge in the boards. Final 2:40 of regulation in this third period of action. 3-2 game. Utah in need of a miracle. Needs something to get juiced about. And this pass goes awry. Going to get them out of their zone. Weber State going to get some fresh skates on the ice. Dono O'Shea with a very heads-up pass. Right back to him. Quick shot. Save made. And Hirschfield continues to dominate in this third period. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. Utah approaching do-or-die time. Quick pass from Leduc to their team captain and Ezekiel Endy. Riding that blue line, and Utah going to have to reset. All the way around the horn it goes as Umina dishes it in. Along the boards.
Less
A
than
nice
2 minutes.
stop until it wasn't. Corey Mader with a quick centering pass that could not get found on the other side by Jaden Hughes. Second effort, and a great save by Marcelo de Antonano. Quick shot from the point. Utah running out of time. 1:40 left to play in this 3-2 game. Ooh, what a nifty move, keeping a man off the puck.
Donovan O'Shea.
A 1-on-3 opportunity, not much to speak of. He's got to go with it somewhere, though. Taken down to the ice.
What a play.
Still holding possession in. How about it, Cole Turner? Eating time away from the Weber State possession, and the puck misses the stick. Resetting, Ethan Overman going to have to play one-on-one defense, and he will. Marcelo de Antonano drops it. We are down to our final 70 seconds. Clock is ticking. 3-2 score. Utah going to have to start thinking about that empty net pull, whether or not they do it. Up to
Coach
Nick
is giving the
Cornelius.
sign. We're going to get the extra attacker
Quick
here.
save made. Great opportunity. Utah going to reset. It looks like the net might have fallen off the hinges yet again. Propensity on that near side net for falling off right where it does, right there. And final 53 seconds. Backs against the wall for the Utes. Looking for their third goal of the game. They've got 34 shots and only 2 goals to speak of. What a night for Trey Hirschfield.
It looks like we're going to stay empty goal here.
The Utes opting for the extra man, the 6-man, one-man advantage. The 6 skaters on the ice opportunity, and
looks like we're going to get a timeout from Utah.
looks
Go over
like
the strategy here.
Coach Cornelius looking to draw it up and figure out exactly how they want to attack this Weber State defense with only 50 seconds left to play in period number 3. What a great game it's been tonight. Both teams trading shots, both teams looking great at certain times and bad at other times. It's been good old-fashioned hockey, clean hockey for the most part. Only 5 penalties between the two sides.
Is everything you want from a Wednesday night hockey game.
Oh yeah, I don't know that it gets better.
Rivalry series. So I'm interested to see who coach puts out there for Utah for this, I guess, 6-on-5 to try to tie the game up. Looks like we're going to have Connor Beers, Garrett Jackson, Jack Umina, Donovan O'Shea.
All the usual
the
suspects
normal names
on the ice. for Utah. 53 seconds left to play. A 3-2 lead for Weber State, their opposition. 1-1-1, Utah finds themselves through 3 contests against Weber State. Never want to fall behind 500, especially in that category.
Yep.
1-1-1, a very respectable stat line. You've at least got 3 points against these guys in the 3 games that you've played. You got a point for every game you can speak of. On the other end, Weber State, 4 points against the Utes, and I'm sure they would love to make it 6 here tonight. Utah going to require all but a miracle here to try and score one across with the extra man on the ice. And, wow, time's certainly not working in their favor.
Speaking of time, I think we got another timeout here. Who knows what's going on?
2 quick stoppages. Nothing new here in Salt Lake, and the Utes and Weber State, both sides playing clean hockey tonight. A great game. Down to the final moments, still a 1-score game, and I'm sure Weber State would love to just get that empty netter and raise up the ribbons, call it a night. Utah looking to prevent that exact scenario from happening and hoping that the extra set of skates out there on the ice going to be the difference that they need to get one in and hopefully send it to overtime is their plan, I would think.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the plan.
Got to start with 1, right? Yeah,
got to start with
greedy.
1. I mean, we saw a couple weeks ago, the Utes down 4-1 in the third, coming to tie it, you know. It is possible just to get 1 here. They have got an extra attacker score in 2 weeks ago. So it's going to be interesting here. We've got the lineup. Connor Beers out there.
And I think Donovan O'Shea kind of sitting back there in that passive role, not looking to, he's the last man back.
This is what you want right now.
Puck can't get past him, and here we go. Final 53, Donovan O'Shea fields and holds the puck, a nice dish to keep it in the zone. Jack Jones looking around the boards, and a nice stop by Jack Humana to keep it in. Utah with possession, and the pass will reset them out of the zone. Hot hands right now, getting the puck off their sticks as fast as possible. Don't want to allow any space to shorten up against Weber. Donovan O'Shea, man of the hour, quick shot, finds a skate before it finds the nets. Along the boards, Jack Jones looking to hold it for the final 25 seconds of the game. Quick pass, stopped at center ice by Donovan O'Shea. He is that last man back, and a great play that time. That likely was going to close it early. Final 15 to play here in Salt Lake City. Final 10, all the way down it goes. Donovan O'Shea, quick pass the other way. Time working against him. 5 seconds, 4. And we will have a quick stoppage with only 2 seconds left to play from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex.
This is where you put Connor Beers on the dot, get the shot off the face-off, go for a rebound. You gotta be thinking that's what you're gonna do right here. Put Connor Beers on the dot.
Whatever they're doing, it's got to be magical. A very, very favorable opportunity for Utah. 2 seconds and 2 3/10 of a second left to play, and a 1-goal trail.
And Connor Beers is on the bench, so that is no longer an option.
Hovey gonna have to just try and put one on net as quick as possible. Face off, quick pass, and the game is over. It's a Weber State win. They advance to 3-1 on the young season against Utah, continuing to lay the boom on their crosstown rival for the Utah Utes. That makes it 2 straight losses, both of them to this Weber State squad. Now 1-2-1 on the young season, and a great game for both sides. Really the one team that had the more well-rounded approach ended up taking it the distance and taking the win in this game because of it. What great hockey we witnessed tonight.
It really was great hockey. It's the best you can expect here from the U. They played so great, especially in that first period. You could feel that they were not just tied, but they felt like they should have been ahead. Towards the second period, it started to falter, and in the third period, they just could not get any passing lanes to go through the Weber State offense and defense. Weber State just put it on them with some great moves. So the Utes are going to have to come back and end this losing streak.
It certainly seems like it, and for the Utes, it doesn't get any easier. They immediately hit the road this weekend, and they're playing Boise State.
That's not a good
That is not an easy task. Boise State currently ranking 3rd in the MWCHL with a 2-point advantage on the University of Utah. Dropping this game certainly did not help matters for the Utes. Weber State extends their lead to 4 points now in front of the Utah Utes. What a great game we witnessed tonight. Utah coming up just short. 3-2 is the final score. Last efforts from Utah on the empty net coming up just short. We will see you next week back here at the Salt Lake County Sports Complex against Northern Arizona University on November 21st. For myself, Ellis Beacom, alongside my color analyst in Sean Stetson, it's been a pleasure bringing you to tonight's game, and we look forward to our next contest. Until next time.
That's awesome. So, no pressure, no worry.
A lot of pressure. How many takes do we get? Just one? Or?
Just one, yeah. It was just a super quick. You're
Is
good.
this
though.
going on straight up there?
Yeah, you're good though. Like,
Okay,
don't.
I'm gonna say
don't
hi
get-
to my mom for sure.
Say hi to your mom for
I will,
sure.
I will.
No. Okay, so Cody Mater.
Corey.
Corey. Hey. Hey, hockey fans! I'm here with Corey Mater, who scored 2 of the points tonight for the winning team at Weber. So, congrats to you guys. How are you feeling after such a great win?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's tough being a Wednesday at 8:45, but we came in, kind of stuck to our game plan, and we have a huge game against Utah State on Friday, so we're just pumped and getting the ball rolling for the Beehive.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats on that. And what do you think this game? How was it different from the last game against the Utes?
It was a good game. I mean, they're a really good team. We keep battling every single game. I think we were 3-1 during the series this season, but they're a great team. Props to them. I know a couple buddies on their team, so great game for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a super aggressive and super fun game for all of us fans to watch. So thank you so much, Corey.
Thank you. Hi, Mom. Love and miss you.
Back to you guys.